Now, for more on the reaction from Baghdad, we're joined by Ahmed Rushdi, the director at the House of Iraqi Expertise Foundation. Thank you, sir, very much for joining us. The first thing we want to know is if this vote is won, if people overwhelmingly vote yes to independence in northern Iraq, will the Iraqi government negotiate with this possibly independent state?
Well, first of all, we must think on a historical base. What's happening today is actually have been noticed for about the last 3-4 years. And the Kurdish, the KRG government actually says so many times that we're going to have the referendum. And despite all these threats about the Iraq sovereignty, Iraq unity, and the Iraqi government said clearly in many times is that we don't want to be engaged in another crisis. Now, we have so many things to deal with. We have a financial crisis. Previously, we have Daesh. And before that, we have some sort of civil war. Now, at the end, what's happening today is actually has two main things to deal with. Number one, threatening for the unity of Iraq. So tomorrow, what's we going to call this country, Iraq or not? The second thing is that what the government, the Iraqi government, or let's say the political process in this 13 years, what the product happened now, it's obviously, it went to the wrong way. Now, I think, and most of the, most of the Iraqis now in Baghdad thinks that the threats from the Iraqi government and also from the political parties, from the political participants also has so many threat claims happen toward Kurdistan, toward KRG. Now, there are also some sort of initiative happen just to calm down what's happening in a way that, okay, let's negotiate now, freeze the results of the referendum, and let's talk about the new relationship between Baghdad and Erbil. And let's say that according to the Iraqi Constitution, what you did is wrong, what you did is not acceptable, but let's talk again.
Sir, can I just jump in there? Look, you're talking about the Iraqi Constitution. Article 140 of that Constitution, written in 2005, deals with this issue. Now, if Baghdad is so opposed to splitting up the territory of Iraq, why was this article included?
Well, according to that time, it's supposed to be, this article included at that time because of there are so many negotiations happen at that time to talk about the sovereignty of Iraq and also to talk about the fate of this disputed area in a way that a real referendum happened in this only disputed area, not in KRG. So this is first. And secondly, Iraq has the main article in the Constitution. We are talking about the unity of Iraq. So all the Kurds, all the Kurdish MPs inside the parliament, they all swore on the unity of Iraq. So that means everyone is supposed to be, has the benefit of to get a unified Iraq. But now it looks like if we didn't manage to solve the crisis well, it looks like the Kurdish will get benefit of Article 140 in a way that it will not concern the disputed area only. It will concern joining these disputed area into KRG, which is not legal.
Okay, talking about the Kurdish leadership, what about Massoud Barzani? We know that his mandate in power expired in 2015. Many people say that was extended illegally against the own mandates and the own laws of the Kurdish parliament. So many people are saying this whole referendum could just be a way for him to entrench himself in power. How much do you agree with that?
Yeah, it can be happen on that way. We all know that his leadership now is not legitimate. Well, it ended in 2015. Now, with the results of the referendum, it means that there will be a new constitution for KRG, a new leadership for KRG, a new nomination for a presidency, a new hope for Massoud Barzani to be again at the stand of a presidentship for KRG or, let's say, for Kurdistan, for new Kurdistan.
Thank you very much.